everything. Um, but we're sampling some gin today. We'll be sampling some beer today and making some awesome cocktails. So let us get to the started. We'll try these out first and then we will talk about what we're making. So let's just go ahead and crack this bottle open. Bite. There we go. So this is the 4/20/21 Enjoy by Stone. This is a hazy IPA. They release a batch, I want to say it's about a month and a half out before the date of the Enjoy by. And it is usually a tremendous beer. 9%, it's a very high IPA. It is hazy and should have some nice tropical notes to it. We'll also be trying the McQueen and the Violet Fog. This is a gin I've been holding on to and wanted to open up, and I thought today was the best day to do it. And for everyone joining in, I apologize. I probably look like terribleness because I have some pretty interesting allergies and lots of pollen and dust in the air. Springtime, gotta love it. Without further ado, let's get started with the drink and we'll talk about what drinks that we'll be making today. Alright, so the Stone Enjoy by 4/20/21. We're going to pour it in our St. Archer glass that we got for free. And we're going to just kind of take a look at it, get a visualization on it. This is how I pour my beers, a nice little angle. That last third, just kind of get that nice head. Boom. Alright, so I didn't save the bottle. I don't know what hops are specifically in it. Let's grab that bottle back. I don't think it says anything about it. Nope, it doesn't. It does not say what hops are in there. But we can try to guesstimate and see if we can get it right. Whew. Good old allergies. Okay, let's get an aroma. Let's see if I can smell. Oh, I can smell that. Whew. Hoppy. Very hoppy. Smells like mosaic. Smells very tropical, fruity. Pineapple, mango, passion fruit. Yeasty, of course. Definitely smells like beer. Definitely smells like a very heavy one. Let's look at the color of it. So it is very opaque. You can't really see through that. You can barely see my hand through it. So that's a hazy. It's not filtered. The last filter, I think it does 2 filters or 0 possibly. I forget the exact hazy recommendation of filtering processes. But they do leave out a process and it does create a heavier looking beer. It does actually have a very heavy mouthfeel. So what I would say is a full body beer. But let's go ahead and give it a sample. Ooh. Yeah, that's just very piney. So there's definitely probably some Simcoe. Mosaic, because there's definitely some tropical fruit forward notes in there. Background citrus is lime pith, so there could be citra. But those are the most classic. Those 3 are the most classic that I've seen, so I wouldn't be surprised if they did that. I would say predominantly an equal blend between Mosaic and Simcoe, because that piney, resiny kind of flavor going on there. Skunky. A lot of people say the skunky flavor, that would be the Simcoe, in my opinion. I think all IPAs do typically have that from the hops, but I think Simcoe kind of predominantly strikes the head on that one. That's a good beer. For 9%, it's very easy to drink, especially with the full body kind of mouthfeel going on with the haziness. That could be deadly. Woo. That's good. If you are able to or have tried the Enjoy by from Stone, definitely let me know what you think. I absolutely love them. They're quite delicious beers. Always kind of different things going on, but the 4/20/21, definitely one for the books. Quite delicious. I got 4 more of those to drink before they expire tomorrow. Alright, let's move on to our gin. So McQueen and the Violet Fog. Ooh, I did not do all of my research again, but I know that it is from Brazil. It is made with acai, so that's the kind of cool concept with it. It still has juniper in it. I didn't really look at the traits and exactly how much juniper, what their blend is, how they do it, what's going on with that. But we might as well check it out. But this is McQueen, the Violet Fog. Oh, that's a lot harder to smell. Whew. Still burns the nose though. For everyone joining in, it's just allergies, but the God, by golly, if it's not feeling like glass shards ripping through my nostrils. So help me. But we got this to sample out. We're making a cocktail with this today. We made a blueberry mint shrub. This will be interesting because it has vinegar base. It should help kind of clean up my my congestion for my allergies. Sweet juniper notes. It's like almost like a tropical sweetness in there. It definitely doesn't smell like your typical juniper gin, that's for sure. Almost like a lemon lime Sprite sensation going on. Not by me, only because I can smell it out of one nostril too. Like I could say with just knowing that it has the acai in there, I feel like I just want to say it has like a purple berry smell to it. But I think that's just because I know it. What's in there. I don't think it's actually a smell that you can really pull out of it. But with my small senses of smells, I'm smelling something like that, like a really, really tart white berry almost, in a sense. I don't even know what a white berry is, but a berry youngling. Ooh, that's actually a really good gin. Alright, so everyone, this is McQueen and the Violet Fog. From what I understand, this is Wiz Khalifa's gin. I don't know. I couldn't get a confirmation on that. Nor am I trendy in the cool ways these days. But this is a really good gin. It's got some really interesting, like, citrus notes on the nose that kind of overpower the juniper in a good way. Like a tropically citrus, like, I don't know how to put that. Oh my god, that's burning my nose. Woo! That'll be good in our drink that we make later. But, we tried that. We're trying the Stones Enjoy by 4/20/21. Happy 4/20/21, everyone. Earth Day, as they say. We're going to make some great drinks tonight. So as we finish sipping this beer throughout our day, let's talk about what drinks Josh is going to make. I got some cool ideas that I came up with. To be honest with you, I came up with these sitting in my chair at, I don't even know, mid-noon one day. And they just kind of came to me within 30 minutes. So we're going to be making the smoked out. Inspiration of 4/20 Earth Day, of course. Smoked out, we're doing 2 ounces of habanero vodka. I had cracked that bottle open for a shot, so I said, why not use it? We're going to do a sprig of rosemary, we're going to do 3 slices of cucumber, we got some honey syrup that we need to use up, lemon juice, tonic, and we're going to float some scotch, some nice peaty Islay scotch. So that will give us that smoky flavor with the heat, with everything else going on. It should be a really nice kind of blend of tropical, where am I going with that? Herbaceous, grassy, and sweet, of course. Hypnotize, if you had seen it online, I made a little TikTok video about this. Just be making it. This one I made on the spot as well. I had made these infusions before, the vanilla drambuie and the ginger Cointreau that I used in the sea shanty, if you remember that one. That one's delicious. I said, what if I did that with Japanese whiskey? So I threw those together and it was quite delicious. Again, you know, as I mentioned, the softness of the Japanese whiskey is already there, but the sweetness of the drambuie and the ginger spice kind of just made it more of a deeper approach to the Japanese whiskey, which was quite interesting. Very, very good. So, we had also the chronic pain. And we got 2 ounces of gin, we got 1 ounce of blueberry mint shrub, and 2 dashes of eucalyptus bitters. We also have some CBD we're going to add in there because if you have chronic pain, this would definitely be something that could cure some of those pains that you might be having. But we made this blueberry mint shrub. It is really good. I tried a little bit yesterday. Basically, as we mentioned before, shrubs are a vinegar, sugar-based elixir. One of my favorite things to play with and mess with and drink. So it's basically just equal parts sugar and vinegar, and you add that to fruit. Typically high acid fruit, but you can really do anything. So we did blueberries and mint, which was quite delicious, and look forward to it. And then for all those also joining in, we have our TikTok shop board. We already did that one. We got to get to Rumplemints 400, so let's get to that. Jesus Christ. My gosh darn allergies. Okay. Who's ready to drink? I am too. let's get it going. Woo, okay. Let's start with the. Let's keep my board up here so I can read legibly today. We're going to start with the smoked out, of course. So we're going to grab some habanero vodka. We have our cucumber that we need to slice up, so we'll get 3 little slices off of this. Get that ready to go. We have our lemon juice over here, our honey syrup. We have our, what else do we need? Tonic. The tonic over in this box, did not grab that out yet. We got Fever Tree Tonic, Mediterranean style. Love that one. It's just quite delicious and nutritious for you. And that's all we need. So let's get started. So we're going to need 2 ounces of habanero vodka. It's nice grassy flavors going there. Very good. Took a shot of it. I enjoyed it. I've been sipping on it once in a while. Add our cucumbers to our other tin. We got a rosemary sprig. Yeah, about half of that one. That's in there. We got some honey syrup we need to add. Do a 1/2 ounce of honey syrup. And a 1/2 ounce of lemon juice. Now we'll muddle that up. Get that nice and aromatic. You should really smell all those aromas coming out of there. Just grassy, spicy, earthy, all that fun stuff. Whew. Alright, so we got our vodka in there. We have that in there. We're ready to shake. Let's do it. There we go. Alright. Grab our glass. We're going to use a nice highball glass. Highball, Collins, whatever you call it. I don't mind. Grab some ice. Put it all in. And we're just going to strain it into our glass. Now you can't double strain to get more of the chunks out. We're going to have rosemary and all that fun jazz and cucumber. It's going to be nice and clean. Get that double strain going on. Bam. Alright. Then we're going to need our tonic. And a little more ice. A little more ice in there. Leave a little room. You're only going to need a little bit of that tonic. Got a little scotch on top, get a little smoky flavor. And garnish. Of course, it wouldn't be a rosemary drink without a nice little rosemary garnish going on. But I should probably use a little cucumber. Give the cucumber some love. Why not? Alright, cucumbers in there. A little rosemary sprig. And then, of course, it's called smoked out, so you gotta light it on fire. Woo! Oh my god, that does not help my nose today. Oh, it's not the type of smoke that I'm gonna smell on this beautiful day. But that's the smoked out. Clearly, it smoked me out. But it could have a little more char. I will agree with that. Bam! You can just serve that to a table just like that. The smoked out habanero vodka, honey, cucumber, rosemary, lemon, scotch cocktail. Let's give it a shot. I mean, it smells like smoke, of course, but oh, that's good. I mean, I need to give it a little mix to get that vodka kind of up here. tasting primarily scotch and like cucumber and smoke. Get down there. Bam. Okay. Let's reevaluate that flavor. Let's go. All right. It's good. I feel like I'm not tasting the scotch now, but obviously it just tastes smoky. There we go. All right, so yeah, it's definitely a bright, herbaceous, light cocktail. The habanero is kind of a little lost, I would say, maybe, but not in a bad way. It's just not like spicy. It's not screaming out like, "Ah, my tongue's on fire." I'd say more grassy than anything. Let's pull our chair. Bam! Talk about cocktails. It's definitely really refreshing and good. Get a lot of cucumber notes in there. Herbaceousness from the rosemary. Bright lemony citrus, blow out of proportion. Just kind of, but rounding it off, it's just kind of like refresh, enjoy, relax. The bell pepper out of this vodka has habanero, jalapeno, bell pepper, and serranos. The bell pepper kind of like flavor kind of screams the most. Maybe the capsaicins kind of died off with the cucumber and the rosemary. I have no idea. With the honey, I couldn't tell you. I'm not a mad scientist, but I am mad. But it's got really good flavor. Whew. That could be dangerous. That could be definitely dangerous. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Jesus, Mary, Joseph. Okay. Clean our hands off. Woo! Welcome in, everybody that's joining. We just finished the smoked out cocktail. Taking a quick break while my nose decides to regain its functions because I have just insane allergies today. So my eyes are all red. It's not for any other reason. Yeah, right? Well, you have better nose than I do right now. What are your thoughts?
I didn't think it would taste good, but
Thanks for underestimating me. That's my producer, y'all. Cheers to that. Oh, it's really good.
yeah, the burnt smell with
The burnt smell over it, you kind of think it's obviously going to taste different, but it doesn't have that. It's definitely very refreshing.
yeah.
Just kind of tastes like a bright Collins beverage of nature. Very good.
Yeah.
Oh. Ah! Okay. As I sip my Enjoy by 42021 beer, let's talk about the next beverage.
It is a teensy spicy. I don't like
Really?
it. Well, for me.
Oh. Like overwhelming where you get straight milk, but just kind of like there's a spice, there's a little kick.
A little bit. And
Okay.
that's
Well, I
it.
can't taste it. I like spice. I hope everyone's having a great 4/2021. The day that this beer expires, I need to finish all the rest of these 3 by the end of the night. And all the cocktails we're making. Just a lovely moment for us. Ah, jeez. It's so good. It's hoppy. It's got a lot of phenolic bitters. Those are the bitters that you're going to taste in hops that kind of give you that like weird astringency across your tongue. Pinot Grigios have that, as well as baby aspirin. That's like the comparison that you're given when you're talking about phenolic bitters. I hope I'm saying that right. Fuck. No idea, but I like that taste. I like that experience, especially inside of a beer, especially an IPA. That's what I would definitely look for in specifics. But the full bodiness, the haziness, it really coats the palate and really makes it a lot more focused, not just on the bitters, but on the tropical flavors that we're getting. So we're getting a lot of pineapple, we're getting a lot of really ripe mango, I would say extremely ripe passion fruits. It's not like sour, but like the flavor profile versus the sourness of passion fruit, that kind of borderline area. Whew, okay. Let's move on to drink number 3. 2. 3? Wow. 2. Okay, so we're making a Japanese whiskey cocktail. Sorry for my blue tape. I've had these on since I've been doing this for like 3 months now. 4 months now. He's been infusing. I've always added a little bit more liquid in it to kind of top it off, but it's definitely been marinating in ginger and vanilla beans for quite some time. It's quite amazing. And so I decided to make this. I made the sea shanty before. If you guys have seen that, the sea shanty is a blend of rum, drambuie that's infused with vanilla, Cointreau infused ginger beer, and then bitters. So that's the sea shanty. This is the hypnotized. I just kind of was making these three things together equal parts, and I was like, this looks really cool how I made it, if you saw it on TikTok or Instagram. And then I was like, well, I'm going to make a video out of it. And I put it on TikTok, I was editing it, and the song that it chose to go with it was Hypnotized by Notorious B.I.G. And I was like, well, that just works. Why not? So we'll call it Hypnotized. Because it's quite delicious. So that's kind of where the inspiration came from. I had this left over, had this to use, and I was just like, let's just make a drink. So of course, sometimes after work you just want to make a nice little nightcap. But let's make this one. So, we're going to need 1 ounce of Japanese whiskey. Throw that on in. We're going to need 1 ounce of ginger infused Cointreau. And we're going to get 1 ounce of vanilla infused drambuie. This is my favorite one. This stuff tastes so good. Drambuie's got heather, honey, spices and herbs. So that with vanilla, I don't know, it really just tastes delicious to me. I could drink that totally straight, which I don't think many people drink drambuie straight these days. But I'll be the first. Add some ice to your glass, your mixing glass. Give some stirs. Alright, so we got our julep strainer. We need a glass. Oh! Could you imagine just sitting at the bar like this, making drinks for people? That glass does not look polished. Is that one polished? Oh! It's a little more polished. Okay. I'm gonna clean our hands real quick again before we touch cocktails. Sanitizer, your best friend. Alright, we got a nice large cube that sticks out of the glass, which is perfect. We're going to pour our hypnotizer right on in there. Right on that bad boy. Beautiful. And then for our garnish, we're going to use a nice orange peel. Peel it on it. Take your knife. Clean it up. Clean it up a little bit, make it look pretty. Bam. Shazam. Give it a little orange express. Bam. Look at that. Not done yet. We got vanilla bean. I bought these vanilla beans on, what's it called? Amazon. My favorite garnishes. Now you can do it one of two ways. You can just throw it in there and be like, hey, there's vanilla bean in there. Or you can split it open, get the seeds out. Let those seeds kind of marinate in those cocktails. Or you can do what I did last time and just scrape out the vanilla beans and throw them on top of this, so that way people can smell it. They're probably like, what is that? That is vanilla bean, fam. Used to it. You can still toss it in there, or toss it behind. Like that. Call it the hypnotized right there. Actually looks really dope. Oof. Oof. That's deadly right there. That is something I can sip on 5 days a week and twice on Sundays. So I gotta take a photo of that real quick. Woo! Okay. Oh my Jesus. Ah! This This is my allergies today. I've been dealing with this all day long and it sucks. Ugh. If you have allergies, hashtag allergy life. This isn't just seasonal allergies, it's lifetime allergies. Woo! We'll be right back after these messages from our sponsors. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. Oh, okay. Whew. Alright, this is the Hypnotized. We have vanilla bean hanging on there. We have vanilla beans on top of our orange zest. We have what's that Irish whiskey? Japanese whiskey going in there. We have cranberry infused with vanilla and Cointreau infused with ginger. So very delicious, very easy to sip on. Might I add, almost deadly. I mean, that's just, I could knock back 3 of those and then be like, whoa, I shouldn't have drank 3 of those. Very easily. Tremendous flavor. Obviously the vanilla and the drambuie kind of scream out the sweetness. The ginger kind of adds this like kind of spice back note that elevates the Irish whiskey. It just kind of, the Irish whiskey sits in the middle with the sweet end and the spicy end and just kind of comes together with the Japanese whiskey. If that makes any sense to you at all. It does in my mind. But it's really good. You would enjoy it. It's smooth. It's easy sipping. Not overly sweet. A nice bite to it. It's good. Very nice. Very nice. Oof. But yeah, that's that with my beer, my 9% fucking 420 21 beer. It's gonna be a fun night. But I did want to, while we wait to make the next strain, I did want to try something. So this is my blueberry shrub that I made. I wanted to know if I could mix that with coconut milk. What would it do? So coconut milk's a little bit thicker. We'll do that first. We'll try to see if we can do a separated shot. See if that works. See if our luck is in the air tonight. No. Oh, maybe. It's got a weird contrast going on right now. Alright, so we have a vinegar-based shrub. What's that? Wait, what we want to separate like that.
Yeah.
Alright, now we gotta add that vodka in there. We got gin there, I guess. Alright, let's add some gin. So we got blueberry mint shrub in there. We have coconut cream. We're gonna add a little gin in there. That's weird. Cream's flowing at the top, kind of anticipated. Let's just kind of hit this. Oh, Jesus. Let's hit this and call it a day. What's up, everybody? Welcome on in. We've got some fun followers joining us. Cheers to you all. We just made a little shot with blueberry shrub, coconut milk, and gin. Whew, that's actually really good. The coconut milk kind of blended out the... Oh, get a new shot glass. I'll pour you one. The coconut milk kind of blended out the acidity of the vinegar. Produced a really well-balanced creaminess with the blueberry, so it tastes like a blueberry cream. Blueberry cheesecake is what it tasted like. Blueberry cheesecake. Really good. Alright, I guess we're making another one. Really bomb. I would definitely recommend trying that two together, surprisingly. Alright. Let's add our shrub into this one. Hold on, everyone. We gotta make another one for the producer to try. A little creaminess. Oof. A little blueberry acidicness. A little mintiness. A little ginniness. There you go. Pound it. Pound it. You gotta pound it. You can't sip on it. You gotta just shoot it back. Shoot it back. Go all the way. 420.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's good.
making ice cream,
Right? It's like blueberry cheesecake.
right?
No. Something creamy, blueberry, just deliciousness. Really good. I didn't plan on doing that tonight, but we did it anyways because we just kind of make up shit. But cheers to everybody. We got the 42021 IPA. I got the Hypnotized going on. We're about to make the Chronic Pain. Chronic Pain. We got some local CBD from someone I know that creates CBD. We got some blueberry shrub that I made, and we have the McQueen Violet Fog. Violet Fog, yeah. So we basically just made this into a shot, believe it or not, but we're going to make it into a martini. So that's what the next goal is. It's going to be a stirred martini. Pardon me. Pardon my ability to talk right now. But we're going to toss in some bitters. So we have lavender bitters, which go really well with blueberry. And we also have eucalyptus bitters, which kind of add a mintiness, so it kind of blends with the mint. So we want to kind of enhance those two features. So let's get started with that. I need to not be about to sneeze every 5 seconds. Oh, Jesus. Of course this happens on Tuesday. Huh? Alright, so let's get started with this martini, and we can just keep on drinking after that. So we're going to use a nice martini glass. A nice little Nick and Nora's. These are my favorite martini glasses. They're really cute, little coupe. Just a great, really good, classy style for me, in my opinion. But let's clean up our bar a little bit. I don't like a messy bar here at Elegant Elixirs. You should always keep your bar clean. Put your tools back where you found them. Put your bar beer and your shift drinks. Oh, Jesus. Get rid of your oranges that you don't need. Alright, so for this drink, this is very similar to the Medrano. This is very similar to the Sunray. This is chronic pain, and we will talk about why. So, we're going to do 2 ounces of McQueen and the Violet Fog. Pour that into our Yari glass. Put it back on your bar shelf. We're going to do 1 ounce of blueberry mint shrub that's been homemade. Ooh, it's a beautiful color. That goes down here in the well. We're going to add 2 dashes of eucalyptus bitters. 1, 2. And we're going to add 2 dashes of violet bitters. Lavender bitters. 1, 2. Alright, so we're going to get a nice floral minty kind of blend. It's going to get an herbaceous kind of floral notes to it, followed by this bright acidic blueberry, because there's no citrus in there per se. There's citric acid, which comes from the acid of the vinegar, but there's no lemon, lime, orange. So it's going to really bring a dominant flavor to our blueberries. Jesus, I can't talk right now. Good old allergies. Freaking great. Alright, so we have some ice in there. Stir. Oh. Would be chronic pain if we weren't adding CBD. So we got Bob Sauce tinctures. We got some nice CBD. We're going to add, what's a normal dose? Half a dropper. Okay. Let's not add a full dropper. We'll add 1, 2, 3, 4 drops. Because we don't know how this will play in effect with alcohol, and we want to be safe. Alright. Now, this should give us a nice, beautiful violet hue. You know. Looks like a ruby red, actually. Magenta? Well, I can see magenta. Looks good, though. Let's get a little garnish. A little garnish in here. A little something. A little mint sprig. A little mint sprig. Put in there. Gotta get our tweezers out, you know. Really get in there. Really get that nice center divided mint float. Boom. Now I see that the CBD is not blending into the drink. I see oil drops on the top, which is totally fine. Nothing wrong with the product. It is an oil based, I believe, or a glycol based, or glycol oil based. But there is an idea of adding oil to cocktails. It does make it a weird, different kind of concept. Nothing wrong with it, but we were going to try it and see how it tastes. I mean, I don't make bad drinks here. I think people know that by now. Oh, that's so good. I love blueberries. I love mint. It's a nice bright note with that apple vinegar. Actually, no, I didn't use apple cider vinegar. My apologies. I used a white balsamic. So that kind of changed the whole concept. So balsamic is a little bit sweeter in my profile concept in my mind. A little bit sweeter than most vinegars. But white balsamic doesn't have the kind of like rugged, red, woody kind of texture to it or taste. That's really good though. Very bright, very blueberry forward. Still leaves room for the gin, but it's, oh man, a beautiful color. It's a beautiful drink. Cheerio. But I really like it. I want to take a photo of it. I want this mint leaf to look prettier. Is that a crime mint leaf? Hang on, just hang on. The struggles of using fine tweezers in your cocktails. Just go to your phone. Just right up there. Perfect. We're on the edge. Okay. Let's take a photo. Send this to the Queen and the Violet Fog and see if they say anything cool about it. Well, I'll tell them happy 420 as I do it. Hope you're all having a beautiful evening here in the world, the planet Earth that we're on. If you're on planet Earth today, if you made it this far to planet Earth, or if you went too far past planet Earth, I don't know. But, oh, yeah, this is definitely inspired by Blueberry Yum Yum. If you saw my shrub video, that's the song I was singing when I was making it. But it's really good, actually. It's the right amount of brightness. The vinegar really plays a super important role with alcohol when it comes to a shrub. It's just so tremendous. Think of it like adding lime juice to your vodka because you're like, I can't handle vodka. It's like just really, this kind of accentuates it in a really cool manner though, because it's not too heavy on acidity, but it's also got a little sweet backer, and it's flavored with mint and blueberries, so it just kind of adds this whole just fire component to it all. Very good, very delicious. I highly recommend if you like to make drinks, get into shrubs. It's super cheap to make. It's talk about vinegar, sugar, fruit. I guarantee you probably have vinegar and sugar in your house, and you probably throw away a bunch of fruit. Newsflash, if you have fruit that's going to go bad, just make a shrub out of it. Because then you save yourself the money of throwing it away, and you have a bottle of shrub chilling in your fridge that's probably good for like 2-3 months. I still have the pineapple mint jalapeno shrub. It's still good. I tried it. I didn't die. I didn't get sick. So try it out. I'm starting to get more of the lavender. Lavender's coming through. Lavender's I kind of overpowered by the blueberry, to be honest with you. It's not very prominent. It's not like screaming like lavender, floral, soapy. It's really more focused on that blueberry's bright, tart acidity. Very good. Quite delicious. I hope everyone's enjoying their day today. I'm enjoying mine. I got nice, tasty beverages. Nice and tasty. Cool. Well, since we kind of did that one with cream, we should probably do one. You want to try it? Okay, fine. Whew. Clean that out, Ms. Producer. We're gonna make another cocktail with coconut, with the blueberry shrub. Not a shot. It's gonna be a cocktail that we're gonna add some soda to as well. So we're gonna clean that out, and then we'll request a egg white from our producer. We're gonna make a Ramos Fizz style cocktail. And we will use our fancy schmancy floral glass. But as we wait for them to do the dishes for me, as I've been instructed to not do, I'm supposed to entertain, so entertain I shall. If you've been hanging out the whole time, let me know what cocktail's been your favorite so far. My favorite been so far the good old fashioned Woohoo Bucket. The Hypnotized. The Hypnotized looks great. It's one of my favorites. This one is. I made this last night. Was it last night? Gosh, no, it was 2 nights ago. I can't remember these days. All going by so quickly.
White.
Yes, 1 egg, please. 1 egg. 1 clean egg.
Chicken.
Sure, if it's clean. I don't. We have chickens here on the Elegant Elixirs farm and compound, and we have started to produce eggs from our chickens. So we can use that egg white per set egg white for sours and cocktails with egg whites. So if you are in the cocktail industry, you should totally get some chickens and get some fresh eggs. Fresh egg sour. Why not? 1 fresh egg. Okay. It'll be interesting to see the different dynamic of using a fresh egg out of your backyard that was laid like it's still warm, and then compared to normal ones. So, all right. So we're gonna do a Ramos Gin Fizz Sour concepted idea that I just came up with on the spot. Woo. Okay. We're going to need gin. We're going to use McQueen and the Violet Fog. We're going to throw down a 2-ounce pour of this gin in. Actually, yeah, fuck it. Do it. We're going to add a little bit of lemon juice. We don't really have lemon juice. We have citric acid in here. We have in our blueberry shrub. We're going to throw a 1/2 ounce in there. Now that does have sugar in there, so we could actually add an extra 1/2 ounce instead of adding sugar. Because we're trying to be keto friendly and be friendly to the natives of the world that don't want sugar in their cocktails. We got coconut milk. This is coconut milk. It's not labeled, but it's coconut milk. I'll add a 1/2 ounce coconut milk in there. And then we're going to add our egg white. That is a very thin shell. Cool. But it's also thick. Oh. Jesus. Those are some weird eggs. I mean, it's a normal egg. It just don't. That sucks. We'll get this out. We got this. If I break this yolk, then we're fucked. I got it intact. I got it. Let's save that for breakfast. Saving it. Saving it. Okay. I'm gonna dry shake this. Actually, hold on. We should probably add some orange flower water. I can't find it. There it is. Orange blossom water. Just a little dash. Oh. That was weird. Okay. Let's shake it. I'm sitting down in a chair right now, so my shaking abilities are competent to sitting in a chair. But if you shake egg whites before, you know how much fun it is. Okay, now we're gonna add our ice. Yeah, nice froth going on there. I'm hoping for a nice blue kind of concepted froth going on in this thing. So let's try it out. Alright. So we got coconut cream, we have a blueberry mint shrub in here, we have gin, we have orange blossom water, and an egg white. So we are going to strain this in. See how we do. Very frothy. Fresh from the farm egg. Fresh from the backyard egg right there. We should let that chill. Let that just kind of ease up. Let it find its home. Let it separate itself. welcome in new patrons of Into the Grams and to the tubes and the Twitches that are out there. As this separates, we're streaming on YouTube, Instagram, Twitch right now. We'll be streaming on TikTok once we get 2,000 followers. Still waiting for that. Just tell your friends, tell 2 friends, tell more friends. Follow me. I make some fun stuff on there. I like to have fun making drinks. Well, you have it right here. This is the, I don't even know what you'd call this one, to be honest with you. I mean, it's the same thing, but with egg whites and cream.
So is the egg white different than...
Huh?
Does the egg white not settle as fast?
It does take a minute for egg whites to kind of like condense itself. It'll start to slowly come up, but you can still drink it. It's not like it's bad. But you can see there's a violet, ominous, lavender kind of color going on, and we'll get more of that as it separates. Kind of like the Shamrock Fizz. At first it was all white, kind of a little bit of green translucent going on in there. It took a second, and then as it settles, the egg white kind of push up, and it will should give us a little violet color going on in there. But that's kind of the concept we're going for right now, and we're gonna wait for it. And as we wait for it, we'll finish some of our drinks. So we're drinking the 4/20/21 Stone Enjoy By. 9% alcohol, very delicious, tropical fruit, very overripened pineapple, overripened mango, very, very overripened passion fruit if you want to think about that, or just the smell of passion fruit. Very easy drinking, full body, very delicious, but it's 9%, so be careful. I warn you now. Whew. Hops in my nose. Hoppities in the nose. Alright, as you can see, our egg white has now risen. It's a very, 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 very faint purple lavendery color. I think it's worth a photo though. Hang on, I'll be back. Check it. Oh man.
It's like a sorbet color.
Yeah. It's like a pink almost. It's a very, 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 very light purple color. So this has got the blueberry shrub, cream from coconuts. How they creamed a coconut, I don't know. Gin, egg whites, and that's it, right? I forget. But it has this very light, translucent, almost white, purple, white, pink thing going on with egg whites. Ooh. Oh. Mmm. That's so good. Got cream. That's so good. That's really good. Okay, so blueberry shrubs. Bring them back. Bring them in. That's just delicious. That is... I could easily sip on that thing all night long. Oh, Jesus. Again, that cream balance, just like the shot we took, the cream balances down the acidity in the shrub, which is based off of a white balsamic. And really, again, accentuates the blueberry notes, mixed with that kind of, that gin that has that kind of berry, white berry, blue kind of brightness. Purple Haze! Yes! I like the name. This is Purple Haze. Thank you. Bimmer Mob 23. You got it. This is Purple Haze. That's really good. It's creamy. Creamy. It's blueberry. My favorite things, all in one. And gin. It still has a nice acidic, bright back note to it that kind of attacks you, but not through the egg white. When you're drinking with the egg white, it's really like creamy, like an ice cream, melted almost sense to it. I have like a lavender bitter in there. We just give it just. I think I use lavender bitters too much, but it just could do some justice. Maybe just on the top, not mixed in. then you smell it, and it goes to your olfactory receptors in your nose and your noggin. Oh, that's so damn good. Whew. Purple Haze. Or Purple Rain. Purple Rain. No, cut that one out. That one's, it's downright dirty. Oh! What's up, Ernesto? How you been? Thanks for joining us for some cocktails. One of my good old homies from back in the day. Oh man, yeah, we're just drinking it up, welcoming the crowd in. But Purple Haze is the name of that drink, and that will go up online. So thank you for the name. I appreciate it. That's awesome. So we made a lot of drinks tonight. Let's see. We're still drinking our beer that we started with. We're not drinking our taster of McQueen and the Violet Fogs. I accidentally put the egg yolk in there, and I thought it was empty. Not. But the the alcohol is cooking the egg. So if you want a alcohol-infused egg tomorrow morning, apparently I'm your guy. We have the chronic pain. It says CBD in it. It's definitely been calming me down. I'm waiting for it to calm down my sinuses because I have allergies, if you haven't noticed. Making it very fun to breathe. I haven't gotten there yet. We've been hypnotized. This is a very schmancy, fancy cocktail. This is very nice Japanese whiskey. Drambuie infused vanilla Cointreau infused with ginger. Now this cocktail, depending where I was located, I could easily say that, especially with the vanilla being in it, like this, selling it like this, every cocktail like this, I would easily say this is a $25 cocktail. I would gladly pay money. If it had a nice cube in there, forget about it. It's downright tasty. Why would you not want to enjoy a well-balanced drink that's sweet enough, but not too sweet, spiced enough, but not too spiced, well-rounded enough, but just not well-rounded at all? It's just this beautiful landscape that you get to paint for yourself in this beverage. And it's just phenomenal. And the vanilla notes just really add this reminiscent of amazingness. And it smells like heaven. It smells like heaven. The closest I'll ever get to heaven. The smell of. But we still got to finish our 4/20/21 beer before 2021 ends, because it's Best Buy for 2021, and I don't think we'll be able to finish the rest of the 4 beers because that will probably put me over the edge, even though I don't work until late on the day tomorrow. But we might try. Right? That blueberry shrub. Okay, that blueberry shrub that I made. If you want to make shrubs, let me know. This thing right here is killer. This could go in so many different drinks as a splash, the dash, or as a base. It's a mocktail. You want to make a nice mocktail? You grab yourself a glass. So it's going out to my friends that are recoveries that watch me in disappointment. You could easily add a nice little ½ ounce or an ounce of shrub. Just like that. Just a little bit. It's strong. You could add bitters, but bitters do contain alcohol, so if you're like, I don't want to do it, just throw it at them. Add some tonic. Don't spill it all over your bar. And then you can just drink that. Tonic has quinine in it, very good for you. The shrub adds some flavor to it. Obviously there's some bitterness from the quinine. The shrub obviously adds acidity. It makes it not a bland drink, so you're not just drinking water all day long. Or sodas. Sodas are not the greatest for you. They have tons of sugar. This has sugar in it. It has sugar. I'm not going to lie. If you don't want sugar, you can just drink straight vinegar. Good luck. But it's got enough sweetness to kind of brighten it up and say, okay, I'm not just drinking water. It's a sweetened water that has acidity. Vinegar is good for you. It's not apple cider vinegar, but it's white balsamic. It is processed, but that's okay. You can make it with apple cider vinegar. There's no issues with that. But for your friends that can't drink, or they have chosen in their path in life that they don't ever want to drink, it's perfectly fine. We don't just make drinks that are alcoholic, even though we thoroughly enjoy them. Thoroughly. With a T. It's been a perfect 420. Bimmer Mob, thank you for joining. J-Rad, thanks for joining. Thank y'all for joining in. Today's actually gone by pretty quick. Usually I'm sitting here going like, how am I going to drink the rest of these drinks in the next 30 minutes? But so it looks like we've really utilized our time here on the gram. You want to try this mocktail? I'm walking over there. I can't move yet. I'm going to be sitting here for the next hour. Oh. Man.
That is good.
All right. I mean, if you're a sober, oh, fuck no. I don't take pictures of mocktails. You can. You just send it to the people you know. How about huh? We could take a picture. Okay. But overall, you know, these drinks, sometimes I come up with them on Monday nights. I came up with this yesterday. Drinks don't have to be difficult to make. It's really what you make of it. So enjoy the creation process. And if you have questions, feel free to contact me. I'm an open book. I love helping, expressing, and building ideas. If you want to learn more or you want to further your education, let me know. I currently help train people to do the best they can because I've worked in these realms and I know a little bit enough to say this is how you can do it really well. I've seen it from A to B and C to D. So if you want to learn more, you want to make some awesome cocktails, you want to have some cool ideas for your house, for your parties, for your friends, for your work. Let's hang out and talk. Let's build something. Again, these drinks I built in a day. I built them in a second, you know. It took me a second to just go, what do I have? How can I do it? And how can we make it taste good? That's all it takes sometimes. It's just that the want, the desire, the need. And for me, it's a desire. I have a desire to just make super dank cocktails. And I have thus done that again. And they aren't time consuming. Because again, this one is just an ounce, 2 ounce, dash, 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 dash. Stir, 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 pour. Done. Super quick. That is a 2-minute cocktail, if anything. With some super easy concepted shrub that is very easy to make. And I can teach you how to make shrubs next time. Yes, the allergies are killing me tremendously. And I feel terrible, and my eyes are red because I have been sneezing all day long, and it's not because I've been enjoying 420, because I don't partake in the devil's lettuce. Nope, not this guy. I'm a good person. I just enjoy Lucifer's piss water, called alcohol. I should probably get out of here. Thank you all for joining. I'm going to finish my 420 2019, wow. 2021 beer, my chronic pain, my hypnotized, and all other drinks are gone. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. Until next time, stay classy, San Diego.